The reason Pop TV could cancel Impact. Welcome back to the ACB Wrestling Talk channel, your main source for wrestling news, topics, discussions, previews, all that kind of good stuff. I am your host, Alexis Carrillo, and a lot of fans, Impact Wrestling fans, have been speculating on social media about where Impact Wrestling could go, where it could end up in 2019, because a lot of them want Impact Wrestling on a bigger network than Pop TV, on more homes and bigger ratings for the show, obviously, with them being Impact Wrestling fans, of which I include myself. But just recently, especially with tonight's episode being the first where this takes place, you know, it comes to my attention that Pop TV could very well be preparing for life after Impact Wrestling. What do I mean by that? They might be, to put it lightly, you could either say it two ways, either canceling Impact or not renewing Impact. Whichever way you want to say it, both of them mean the exact same thing. Impact Wrestling would no longer be on Pop TV. Now, why do I say this? Why would there be a reason? Why would Pop TV cancel Impact Wrestling? Simple. They moved Impact Wrestling from its usual 8 p.m. Eastern time slot that included a replay at 10 p.m. to a 10 p.m. Eastern time slot which doesn't include a replay. Now, there might be a lot of Impact Wrestling fans out there that might want to turn this around and spin this in a positive way. And hey, I'm all for it. You know, I'm a positive guy. I'm a positive man. In terms of looking at life and looking at things in a positive way, I'm all for it. I don't like negativity in all parts of life, but at some point you just gotta accept it. And I know this isn't a given. I'm just speculating here, so you know, a lot of you fans might be booing me and calling me names already, but still, I'm just speculating here about how now they're moved to a later time slot, and yes, Impact Wrestling's marketing team is doing their job. They're spinning it in the direction that they should be spinning it at, which is Impact at night, Impact after dark, Impact more edgy and more adult-oriented, which is what a lot of fans want. But to put it lightly, you know, it's not what a lot of advertisers want. Advertisers usually want to put their commercials and sell their ads on primetime television, which I believe Impact Wrestling used to be and now won't. So that's a negative right there. Coupled with the fact that, you know, a lot of wrestling fans, hardcore wrestling fans, are adamant about the fact how they want, you know, professional wrestling and professional wrestling content to be adult-oriented. And that's fine. That's subjective. That's your take. That's what you want. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. But I just want to, you know, put this into context. And I go over to the film industry and the movie industry, because you get this a lot with those fans as well. They want a lot of R-rated content. They want a lot of R-rated movies and theaters. And there are a few, but the fact of the matter is they don't make as much money as, you know, the big blockbusters that are catering to family-friendly audiences. And yes, there are alternatives, and R-rated and more adult-oriented content, both in film and in wrestling, does exist, and they do have their following, and they do make money, but not as much. So that's always been, you know, a negative point or a con against doing these types of moves. So with all of that put together, with the fact that they're moving to a later time slot, meaning less ad revenue, meaning less advertisers, meaning no replay, meaning the fact that, you know, Impact Wrestling's contract is coming up soon for renewal or for non-renewal by Pop TV. I just think that Pop TV will not renew Impact, or they will cancel Impact come 2019. That's just what I believe. That's just what I predict. It might not be what you want to hear. It might not happen. I may be wrong, but I just think it will happen. And I'm hoping Impact Wrestling is prepared for that to happen, and Impact Wrestling is currently, I don't think their contract allows it, but is, timidly offering their show to other networks, or sending feelers to other networks in hopes of getting picked up by a new network on television, whether it be cable or network television. I would hope network television, because I think there's more of an audience there that they could catch, and there's a bigger market for them, because I don't think a big cable network will pick up Impact Wrestling anytime soon. And just to point this out, just to fuel fan speculation, recently on the Impact Wrestling YouTube channel, Impact Wrestling uploaded this particular video of Team 3D making their debut, and they included Spike TV on their title. I'm just adding to that fuel. I'm just adding fuel to the fire, rather. So, and as far as I'm concerned, the Spike TV is now the Paramount channel, so whatever, Paramount Network, whatever. So we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out, where they might end up, or how this might play out. For all intents and purposes, Pop TV could still renew them by 2019. We still don't know. We'll have to find out. But what do you think about Pop TV, about how they might not renew Impact in the future? Or do you think they will stay with Pop TV for the next year, like they have been doing for the past, ever since 2016? Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comments section below. If you follow wrestling news, topics, discussions, previews, all that kind of good stuff, consider subscribing. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike this video, hit that dislike button. That's it for me. Till next time.